Hi everyone, please take note of the following disclaimer. Please note that this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes. It does not constitute financial advice. We are not registered financial advisors. Hey everyone, some breaking news coming out of Ninepoint. Well, I guess it's not that breaking, March 9th. I'm filming this on March 10th here. So it looks like they are launching a bunch of other HighShares or single stock leverage cover call ETFs here. So let's go through the list. Here it is, everyone. So looks like there's gonna be a couple of Canadian ones, but also some US ones. So looks like they're starting to launch the some US names as well. So you have Constellation Software, which is a technology company, software company, is Canadian. Celestica, this one I had to look it up. So Celestica looks to me like it's definitely a technology company. It is a Canadian technology company, and it looks like it has to do with the design and manufacturing, hardware, supply chain, electronics. So more the physical side, I guess, of technology, whereas the Constellation Software is more software side. But massive companies here, 63 billion market cap for Constellation. Even Celestica, no slouch at 31 billion. Had no idea about Celestica, but I think it used to be part of IBM and it got spun off. But hey, 23,000 employees. Constellation, 64,000 employees. So these are still, big cap for sure. And then the other ones, Kinross Gold, another gold one, which, they have Barrick Gold. If I look at the all-in-one ECHI, which has all the existing ones, they have Barrick Gold. So it looks like they're going to be adding a new gold one. And then here are the US ones. So there's NVIDIA, Tesla, Palantir, Google, and Intel. So interesting choice, right? Some more of the hotter stocks with a mix of, the chip maker, the AI, the data, another chip maker. I'm curious to know why no Broadcom or AMD, but they put Intel. That's fairly interesting. No, nothing related to crypto. Unfortunately, I would have liked to see maybe some sort of MSTR or Coinbase or even an STRC. But there you go. So 8 new ones. Looks like they're also doing Constellation Software core shares. So I think the core shares is just unleveraged. So there's no leverage, and the HighShares has the 25% leverage. So you can go through the press release here, but it still looks like they're going to be having the lowest fee single stock cover call ETFs in Canada at 29 basis points, where the norm is 40 basis points. So it looks like they're still going to be keeping the low fee. I kind of like this quote here from Carl, who I've had on the channel. Yield matters, but net return matters more. We are resetting the market standard by offering the lowest management fee in the single stock category. That is true, because competitors like Harvest and Purpose Harvest are at 40 basis points. So whether the investor chooses the amplified income of Ninepoint HighShares or the unlevered stability of Ninepoint core shares, so that's pretty much looks to be the only difference between the core shares, which I guess for now there's only one, Constellation Software. So just like Harvest, right, where they have some leveraged one, mostly all leveraged ones, but then there's some that also have non-leveraged, which are, my personal opinion, not as popular, and I would always go with the leveraged one myself. But anyway, I'm not sure if they're going to launch more non-leveraged versions, but in terms of, at least they're launching most of them in the leverage category, which I'm happy about. So there you go, some breaking news. And of course, the $1 million question, everyone, that I'm asking and you're asking, are they going to be added to ECHI, the all-in-one? I don't know. My guess is that we're going to do another Q&A with Ninepoint to discuss these in detail and discuss the strategy, if they're going to be adding them to ECHI, the percentages they're going to be choosing. So are they going to be adding them? Are they going to be adding all of them? And how are they going to do the percentage, right? The percentage breakdown. But I think personally, if you ask me, I think it's a good thing if they do add some, just to make ECHI more diversified, right? So they're going to be US and Canada. Remember that the US stock market typically the stocks are more volatile, the options are more deep. So things like Nvidia, Tesla, Palantir, Intel, Alphabet, especially Nvidia, Tesla, and Palantir, there's more volatility. So call premiums are higher. So I think if they add a little bit of those, it could automatically boost the yield of ECHI, and maybe that will lead to the first distribution increase of ECHI. It's already a fairly nice high distribution, but I think with the addition of some US ones, you could easily increase it at least to 16 cents. That's just my opinion. So we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think of this update. Are you excited about this? Are there any stocks that other single stocks you wanted to add? Let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay passive, stay honorable. See you next time.